What it is, what it do, cyber world. It is your girl, the one, the only Ash Said It. AshSaidIt.com, AshSaidIt.com. Welcome to the Ash Said It Daily Podcast Show. I appreciate you guys so very much. Over 1,500 episodes and 500,000 streams worldwide. None of this would be possible without you guys, so I thank you so very much. And yes, we are still living a pandemic life, so that means that a lot of you are at home getting your freak on, all right? So make sure that you guys are out there and that you're being safe, all right? This is not a show for the kiddies, so if the kiddies are listening, we're going to talk about the sex. So I've got founder and CEO of B Condoms chilling out with me today, Jason Panda. What's going on, brother?
Hi, how you doing, Ash? How things going?
Oh, we try to make some moves. Slowly but surely we're making some moves. Still holding down the A-Town, of course. And we moving and shaking with that. But for some of my listeners, Jason, that are unaware of B Condoms, how did you guys start?
B Condoms started about 9 years ago as the only black-owned condom company that was primarily focused around, decreasing health disparities and addressing issues that are prevalent in the black community, like whether it be STI, HIV, unplanned pregnancy, as well as like human trafficking.
Yes. So since our last show, there's been so much happening for you guys. So much has come underway. I mean, so you finally got, the warehouse in the A-Town. So you're holding down Atlanta now. We're looking forward to a really awesome launch and everything else. So what are some of the things that have happened in the last couple of months that have been a little overwhelming due to the pandemic?
These last couple of months for us has been it's been like a nonstop roller coaster, both good, both learning, just a lot of growth. Really excited. Recently, we engaged two marketing official marketing. They handle all of the street promotions and all of the street marketing for our quality control record label. So we brought them in to really kind of make sure that our ground game in Atlanta is second to none. We have bins because we're launching a kind of Black Men's Health Initiative. And Black Health Initiative here in Atlanta, Georgia. So all across Atlanta in about 100 barbershops, beauty salons, and kind of select tattoo shops. You'll see kind of our bins, which will be kind of filled up with B Condoms for free distribution, making sure we really kind of give it to the community where we're at. One of the things that we're also announcing is we're going to be going into about 500 convenience stores. All across Atlanta.
Yes, that's huge.
So starting the week of the 23rd, you'll be able to find us all across Atlanta. Pretty much any convenience store you go into that's in a primarily black neighborhood, you'll be able to see B Condoms for purchase, and you'll be able to kind of support by purchasing things there. You'll also be able to see us in kind of a few kind of select sex shops, so Tokyo Valentino. You'll be able to see B Condoms there, huh?
No, I'm listening. I'm taking all this in. This is new for me too. So I'm like, oh,
yeah. And in addition, we're going to have a radio campaign that's launching that same week. So if you follow 1079, you'll be able to hear kind of our spots. If you're following them on their social media or on their website, you'll also be able to see our ads. So one of the things that's just really important for us is to, just make sure we're represented as a culture, make sure, we're becoming much more better and well known. And then just make sure we're doing our move on the ground. And that's kind of in addition to what we're going to be doing from a brand perspective. So in the next couple of weeks, you'll see a whole new website. You'll see a whole new social media rollout. And then you're also going to see the expansion of products.
Gotcha.
So, this is just a really, really good time for us. We're really excited. In the midst of COVID, we're out here fighting for, to protect our culture.
Absolutely.
And to make sure that, folks are staying safe.
Yes, and y'all are putting in that work, because that's what that is. When you're able to go to a major city like Atlanta and really, if you already know, that's the heart of us, is the barbershops, the salons and stuff. That's the heart of the black community, especially here. So once you get them on board, it'll take off like hot fire. It's wildfire that's waiting to happen. So I'm super excited about that launch and everything with you guys. So let's talk about can we discuss just a little, just sliver? I know you can't talk about too much, Jason, about, the new products and the new things that you guys are going to be offering customers. But can we just skim a little over that?
I will tell you, and I will give you all a little bit of kind of like, and I'll open up kind of like the box to let you in to see what we have rolling out. So first, we're going to finally allow people to be able to purchase all 10 or 12 different types of condoms that we offer the government.
Okay.
So you'll be able to get the lube, the rib, the studded, the flavors, the black color condoms, the thin, the ultra sensitives. What people didn't really know is that, we offer all of these, right? But for the first time, we're going to allow people to be able to purchase them directly from us.
Oh.
And that's the things that we're really excited about. So, like, in addition to our lubricant, we do have kind of like, a lubricant line that we've already distributed, but we just hadn't made it consumer available. So that's definitely going to be available in the next couple of weeks as well when we push forward our new launch. In addition to that, like, given we have hand sanitizer that's now going to be available.
Okay.
We have face masks. We have a little bit of kind of like merch in terms of like T-shirts and sweaters.
Right.
I'm saving the best for last, of course, right? But, and in addition, we have like sexual enhancement gels or creams, right? So a lot of women that have a more difficult time being able to get to their climax, we have creams that will actually assist with that process. In addition to creams that also help men, so we have a male version and a female version.
Gotcha.
And one of the things about this is, it's Dr. patented, right? So one of those kind of like exclusive, kind of like making sure that we're really helping people reach their sexual prime and their peak.
Gotcha.
And then lastly, and probably like what I'm most excited about for, all of our female followers is we're finally, releasing our vibrator line.
All right, I see it. Yes. We are releasing, the first of its kind, the B Love line, right? And that's, similar to everything else. It's called Be Love, and then we're starting off with 4 vibrators, right? And then each vibrator is going to be called love in a different love language. We're going to have Amor, which is love in Spanish. You're going to have L'amour for all of our Haitian followers, which is, love in French Creole. You're going to have Panda, which is like love in Swahili, for, representing our African and Black connection. And then you're going to have the traditional love. And then along with each vibrator is going to be kind of like a quote that represents, self-love and what it means, to kind of be able to love yourself. So we're really, really excited. We're going to have, starting off with 4 vibrators, hopefully, we're going to be able to really get a good following. Right.
But we're just making sure that we didn't want to go with a lot, but we wanted to make sure that we released enough so that women will be able to, test them out, try them out, really, really appreciate them instead of like, and really make sure that we got the process right.
Yeah.
So we're super, super excited about it.
Yeah.
And we, we'll really have a lot to add to the market. Like, so, the same way we do, higher end quality, really good, affordable kind of condom products is the same way we're looking at everything else as well.
Okay. All right. I'm with you. Yes. Come through. Yes. All right, Jason. So I got to ask you something. Last but certainly not least, because I'll be stalking y'all's Instagram and stuff. So I pay attention to all the posts and all the innuendos and the jokes and stuff. And I just got to know, okay, for real, on some real stuff, Jason, like, y'all got chitlin flavored condoms? That was a joke. Please tell me that was a joke. Please tell me you was joking. Please.
My grandma had a special recipe. That we felt it was only fair if we brought it into the assortment. If they can make, what's that kind of like, Lay's can make, Indian style curry chips. Like why can't we bring our culture to the scene, right?
Jason. I tell you, I seen that. I seen it like a week ago. I was like, I gotta ask bro about this when I talk to him, because I'm like, really? But hey, you know what? You never know. You never know.
But I will tell you though, like, it was real hilarious, right? Because I'm sure you looked at some of the comments. Folks want like sweet potato flavor condoms, like folks like, what's up with that turkey gravy flavor, like, and I'm a dude, right? So I'm like, yo, the dudes really be thinking if a woman really want her, like her box little really smelling like some. It's hilarious, man. Like,
y'all a trip. Y'all some jokesters out there.
I will say one thing though, right? It did lead me to the thought of like, what type of products do they actually have to assist women with making, like, with almost like think about this, right? Because I was thinking about this a moment ago. I was like, something that's really interesting, for a lot, like, guys or whatever, we all down on a woman, but like, what types of products do they actually have to make it taste certain ways, right? Like, and I was like, I wonder if that's like almost like a new product line that we hadn't considered yet, right? Because think about this. Like, have you ever, like, we're all talking, like, sex, relationships, and all of that, the experience, but have you ever, like, come across anything or whatever for, like, women that would want, like, their bottoms or whatever to smell like that or to taste like that when people are going to be sexually pleasing them?
There are a few. I can't think of the name right now off the rip, but there are a few that come in the form of like a almost like a deodorant stick. And
Serious?
so yeah, and
so you put like the deodorant stick inside of you?
No, not inside of you, but like on the surface area, on the actual skin. And so like they've got different ones like strawberries, peppermints, and stuff. And it doesn't go in you, but it goes on the the surface area surrounding that region.
Interesting. Got it.
Well, see, I put brother on some game. See there?
Yeah. I'm appreciating it because now what I think, and I'll be honest with you, right? For like for the first, like, we're 9 years in now, right? And for the first time, this is really our first time branching out into like non-condom products, right? Like, and we were called B Condoms for a reason or whatever. We always had like the B, but we never really kind of like thought about like why, or kind of pushed our own self or our own growth into looking into like what other opportunities, and why can't we bring our same level of quality of interest and culture to like all of these other areas,
right?
So now, because of like it's now open, like now all of a sudden we're looking at like, this is all part of what we're doing anyway. Like, why aren't we offering these?
Right.
So I think that, as we look, going into, because this for us is like what our 2021 strategy is.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
Really expanding, really kind of like making sure if you're in Atlanta or you're in Metro Atlanta or you're in Georgia, period, you're going to know about these condoms.
Yeah.
Right?
We getting the word out there.
Yeah. And it's going to be consistent. And then, after that, like, and that's even separate from, like, what we're going to be doing more mass market, like, but really just making sure that, we're building a good brand and that we also have something for everybody.
Right.
Both, in terms of price points, in terms of products, just in terms of the experience, to just make sure, we're becoming a full, well-rounded company.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm excited about.
Okay, yeah, and I'm excited for y'all. Like I said, that this is home, bro. Come on, you got to come back and let Ash. I like exclusives, Jason. You know this.
Yeah. No, trust me. That's what this is. Don't too many people know. Like, this for us, like, this is huge.
Yeah, this is definitely the start of something big.
Yeah, like, and I always read about, like, everybody else's path and, how they started and how they grew and kind of, like, how they were really able to do it. Like, so for us, this is really the beginning, hopefully, of our story in terms of, like, how we built a good, strong, not only condom company, but sexual wellness company that speaks to our culture and that gives us a proper seat at the table and helps us move ourselves forward and, addresses bigger issues like HIV, AIDS, teenage pregnancy, and human trafficking in our communities.
Yeah.
And how we're going about it. We're going about it ground up. Like, how many other companies are going barbershop to barbershop, beauty salon to beauty salon?
Not many.
Cleveland Ave, Panola Road,
Ooh.
MLK, Donald Lee Howell, all of these streets in Atlanta where we primarily have our people.
Yeah.
But we're working bottom up and top down. And that's, I think that's really the only way that, we're going to be able to unseat, Trojan and some of the bigger guys that don't think that we should have a place at this table.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. And your sisters over here, I'm supporting y'all. I love y'all. I love what y'all doing. I'm excited about next year because 2021 got to be better than this year. Got to be. Got to be. Yeah. But
that's what we praying for.
But Jason, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate you as always.
Thank you so much for having us and find some time come and say hello.
For sure. I got to make that happen, bro. But let everyone know. Let them know the best way to get in contact with you guys, and of course to follow you on social media.
Yep, you can follow us at B Condoms, just the letter B, condoms with an S. You can also check us out online. It's www.bcondomswithans.com. And my name is Jason. I'm the owner of the company. And thank you all for the support.
Absolutely. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for all of your love, your support, the shares, the cares. It makes a huge difference. Keep in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, you look them square in the face. You tell them, don't believe me. Just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. That's what we're doing this for, the history books. Social media is nice, but real life is so much better. Until next time, you guys.